Finally, stuck indoors because of her age but wanting to raise money for the NHS, 91-year-old Margaret Seaman decided to do what she does best: knitting. She's already recreated Great Yarmouth seafront in wool and the Queen's House at Sandringham. This time she thought she'd have a go at a hospital, a Knittingale hospital, of course.
While the government was creating the Nightingale hospitals, Margaret was making the Knittingale.
When you come in the main entrance, you've got reception on your right. Moving along, it's the A&E department. Opposite there is the children's wards with all the different colours. And then we have clinics with waiting rooms. We've got this one for the fracture room and the plaster clinic. We've got doctors and nurses walking around everywhere.
Having already raised tens of thousands of pounds for local charities through her previous knitting projects, the 91-year-old, who's in isolation at home in Norfolk, decided a hospital was the obvious challenge for these times.
Just to raise some money to do something to help with the virus and everything, I thought, what can I do? I'm no good to go out to work anymore because of my age. But what can I do? And I thought, well, I can knit. I've knitted the other things and raised money with them, Sandringham and the seafront. So why not knit a hospital and raise money for the NHS?
This is a huge undertaking. How many hours a day do you spend on this?
I make a start about 9, and I work 3 more hours when I go to bed at night. At 9 o'clock, I work till 12 o'clock.
Margaret started knitting in earnest 7 years ago to keep herself busy when her husband died. Her recreation of the seafront at Great Yarmouth proved such a hit, she followed it up with her take on the royal home at Sandringham. Her latest creation, still a work in progress, is to raise money for local hospitals. You've been keeping yourself safe at home. I guess this has given you something to do.
It has, yes, stopped me from getting bored. I hope people will enjoy looking at it. If they enjoy it as much as I have knitting it, that'll be fine.
Of all the ways to say thank you right now, for Margaret, you can't beat wool. Nina Nanan, News at 10 in Norfolk.